The absolute audacity of today. You know, I was just out here having a normal, functional week. And then Boy Genius is like, we're playing an acoustic show in LA. But of course, no one can take me because I'm just a second-class citizen in this family. So, can't go to that, right? Broke my heart. I'm like, okay, fine. I will survive. I went to Fingerprints. It'll be okay. And then I'm on Instagram and there's this ad for this band that my dad and I both really like. And I was like, let's go see them on Saturday. That would not fix the problem, but it would make it at least slightly better. No, can't do that either. Because we wanted to take 2 hours I mean not me, wanted to take forever to make a decision, and now everything is sold out. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Today, we are going to do something to make it better. And that something just so happens to be making cookies. And probably proceeding to eat them all without sharing any of them. Because that's just the mood that I'm in right now. But that is the plan for today. I also feel really aggressive right now. And I actually don't feel this aggressive. I just really wanted to say hi. Hope you're all doing great. I'll give you a little fit check. This is what I wore to school today. We have my pink sweater. This is, okay, I wore the same thing like last week. But the accessories are the important part, right? So, wearing these earrings, my star necklace, this bracelet, Nina, you will be excited because I brought this one back. There's a newer one, but it's not as cute. Sorry, Grandma. I just prefer this one. And then, Lily, move this. And then, I put a bow on my braid, which is kind of a sleigh. Before I French braided it, so it's like the bow is just kind of sitting in the middle, which is kind of silly goose. But what are we if not silly goose? I don't know. Okay, I think we need to change. We are on our way downstairs. I'm currently home alone, which is why I'm making cookies, because now no one can bother me. By bother me, I mean eat my cookies. And I changed into sweats and fuzzy socks that kind of match, which is exciting. And I have my laptop, because I am not capable of doing something without listening to music. And if I'm going to film, then I have to film and listen to music. If that makes any sense. Do I make a double batch? There's 2 sticks of butter here, actually. I was only going to make one batch. But we need to clean off this counter, because I would show you the counter, but I'm embarrassed. And I didn't make the counter messy either. Okay, we have a space. I still need to clean the counter. But there's a space, which is fantastic. Is this better? I don't know, TBH. Because now you can't really see anything. Okay, well, maybe this will be what we have to do. This is just like a cute little kitchen video. Let's make some cookies. Okay, so I don't know if I talked about what I'm making today, but I am baking what I baked like 2 weeks ago, which are snickerdoodle cookies, and I'm very hyped for it. This is my mom's recipe book, and there are like 300 things in here. I could try to make something else, but I'm not really I really could do with a snickerdoodle. I don't know if I mentioned that it rained today, so that's just the kind of feeling that I'm going for today. I could get out all the ingredients and follow the recipe, but what kind of person would I be if I did that? A normal, functional, thinking person. It wouldn't be very silly goose of me. I'm still gonna follow the recipe. We are, however, going to cream the sugar and the butter. My good old friend Mixer here is here with me to complete this task. So I realized I had to wash some of these dishes because something over there just made a noise, and I am here by myself, so that's a little concerning, but oh well. I did realize that I wanted to chit chat a little bit with you guys, because that was kind of the entire point of this video, is for me to chit chat and bake. I actually don't know how much of those two that I can do at the same time, because I, in fact, am the kind of person who gets completely lost and can only focus on one thing when it comes to baking. So we'll see how that goes. But we have our trusty measuring cup. We have bowl. This bowl is really old. We used to eat our salad in. And then we have sugar. And this is not enough sugar, so we have big sugar. Yay! Anyways, I completely got distracted from what I was saying, which was that I posted a YouTube video today. It was the little reading wrap up. If you're curious, feel free to go to my channel and watch it. But I'm like in a weird time continuum, because I realize this is not the same day, but it's not the same day for me, but it's the same day for you. And then like it could kind of be a whole circle, but it's not a circle. It's not a circle. I tried to talk and bake at the same time, and I proceeded to pour a bunch of sugar on the floor. I actually didn't pour that much on the floor. I poured some on the counter, but it's fine. I also put on some cute little instrumental music in the background because I can talk, but I can't do it in silence. And I was listening to Julian Baker, but I don't think I could deal with being copyright struck by Julian Baker if I accidentally left a clip too long. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna listen to some cute little instrumental music. If you can figure out what the song is, good luck with that. I don't know how you would do that because it's pretty quiet. Actually, I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's very calming, it's very relaxing. If I could choose what to play, I would have played either Julian Baker, which is what I was listening to, or Melodrama. I feel like I've just been listening to Melodrama a lot lately. What I was gonna say about YouTube was that I think it's kind of crazy. What is dripping over there? I have a problem, which is that the iron is leaking, like through the ironing board. Guys, I didn't even do anything wrong. What am I supposed to do? This really is, oh my God, I'm in cinematic mode. It really just is the most chaotic thing that it could possibly be. And the thing is though, like, I'm not even trying to be chaotic and funny. And I'm not funny. I'm just like that automatically. Anyways, I think that when I moved the ironing board, because it was sitting here before, it like tipped over. And so all is well though. I do have to refill the sugar. What I was gonna say, which I still like keep not getting to, is the fact that I have been posting these YouTube videos on my close friends story. And it's really funny to me because people don't think, because I can see when you view my Instagram story, obviously, but I can also see like how many people watch it. So like, I know that none of y'all are clicking on that link, but I like to make my stupid little Instagram stories. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I can see how many people came from my Instagram story specifically, approximately what time, so I can figure out pretty much who it is. Not that I'm stalking people like that on the daily, but I was looking at my analytics today, and YouTube kind of ate with that, honestly. This is so much sugar, and it's still not nearly enough. But that's my little spiel on YouTube. Am I doing this completely as a joke? Yes, absolutely. But do I also want people to watch my videos because it helps my ego? Also, yes. Like, I am just an egotistical little girl at heart. I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl. And so, do I want attention? Absolutely. I was also the first child born in my family. I sometimes need attention. We have our sugar, and that took like 10 minutes longer than it needed to take. Also need to not cut my head off. I'm not really sure what I want to talk about, actually. I'm trying to think if there are any more topics I want to talk about. Honestly, I liked the idea of chit-chatting and baking, but I also have so many things in my head, and I am the kind of person that never shuts up. If you can't tell by now, I will probably find something to talk about. Besides, oh, here's something. Grammys are on Saturday, and I was talking to Mari, and I feel like I need to clarify because there are multiple Maris. But I was talking to Mari. She was like, it's like all my mental illnesses are in one room. And I just have never related to something harder. Like, it's just really important to me. Gracie and Noah are nominated for Best New Artist. BOYGENIUS is nominated for like 6. Love my boys so much. And Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo are nominated for a bunch. Honestly, I don't really care if they win because they are already slaying the game, and I'm really excited. I keep having the urge to say I'm just a girl. I said it once, and now I have to say it like 10 times. I'm just a girl, just a girl. But it's true, I am just a girl. I love getting excited over silly goose little music things like this. I also love making cookies. I love eating cookies more than making cookies, but I hope my mom doesn't kill me. I hope she wasn't leaving this butter out for something else. I can defrost more butter if she wants me to. Not that it's frosted, but I need to make it lukewarm. Room temperature? That's what it's called, not lukewarm. That's for water. I also need to decide what I'm going to read next because I finished Divine Rivals yesterday. I filmed my video and I haven't touched a book since then, which I do realize that it's been less than 24 hours, but I need a book to read today, and I'm currently reading this book about dreams that my grandma got me for Christmas several years ago, but I can't like sit down and read that for a while because it's so, spoiler alert, it's really boring. So we'll see on that actually, but it's not my favorite read to like sit down and read like I would read a novel. So there's that. I'm also reading Pride and Prejudice, but I'm doing it really slowly, and I haven't been keeping updates on that actually. But I've been reading it really slowly because I want to annotate it and I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it so much. I love Jane Austen with my whole heart. Have I only read 1.5 Jane Austen books? Yes. But here's the thing. They're only like 6 or 7 because unfortunately she's no longer with us. I have to let them last my whole lifetime. I have to let them last longer than I want them to. Anyways, we have our butter now. I'm going to beat this. So we're going to put you on a little time lapse. Forgot. I keep telling my mom I'm gonna eat the cottage cheese that she bought and the papaya. She's gonna kill me for not eating these. I really need to eat this stuff. So we will be doing that. Not this right this second because I'm making cookies. I should have eaten that first. Darn it. And I'm still cutting my head off. All of this is just really going fantastic. Now I know the angle isn't straight, but it's better because you can see my face. If you cared, if you wanted to see my face. My reminder just went off to hydrate. We will not be doing that because why would we drink water when we could silly goose it up instead? It's a lie, actually. If you're watching this right now, go drink water. I'm gonna drink water as soon as I finish this clip. That could be a lie. No, I'm gonna keep my promise. I'm gonna go drink water. But you guys have to do this too. Or after you finish the video. If you don't feel like getting up right this second, get up after this video. Go drink some water. This water is important. Every time I do this, which has only been a few times, but I think about how this butter and sugar mixture would be like just the yummiest thing to eat just by itself. I will not be doing that because it will probably give me several conditions that will be really bad and might kill me. Because consuming butter and sugar, that's like the worst thing you could possibly eat. But I'm sure it's scrumptious. Woo! We got it all out. Or at least mostly. I'm gonna put more stuff in here so it doesn't really matter if it's all 100% fixed. I realized as I did this that I wasn't sure if we had enough eggs, but we do. I need to tell my mom to get more eggs. Or I need to go to the store and get more eggs. Okay, we need 2 eggs, teaspoon of vanilla. Oh wait, no, hold on. Yeah, that's right. Actually, I said that without reading that recipe, so I don't know what I thought was gonna happen, but it did actually end up being correct. If you haven't figured out what the instrumental is, it's Taylor's Reputation, and this is Don't Blame Me. Oh, I know what we can talk about. We can talk about TikTok, UMG, and their little fight for... Let me not crack that all over. I cracked it a little too hard and the egg started going on the counter. I can fix it though. UMG removing all of their artists' music from TikTok. I'm not sure. People are saying it's like an AI battle thing. I think that's what it is, but I'm not quite so sure. By the way, disclaimer on this topic, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't work in the industry. I'm not any of the artists that are directly affected by this. I don't work for UMG, in case you thought so. And I definitely don't work for TikTok. I have a TikTok account. I heard that it's really harmful for the artists who didn't, I guess, consent to their music being removed from TikTok. Not that they have to consent because like contracts exist, but it's harmful to the promoting of things. That's not a pleasant noise. We have our cute little butter mixture. I don't know if I can show you. Slay! I just think I wanted to talk about it, but I don't really have much to say about it. My heart goes out to all the people, all the artists, and all the people who work in the industry that are affected by this. And my heart also goes out to, this is sarcasm, but my TikTok drafts that don't have sounds anymore. I thought about going back and posting them all. I didn't. And now they have no sound. I can sing the background. I just know that I have certain friends that are very excited about this. What song would I sing? Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna say my pinned. It's not pinned. Mine is, it's not pinned, but it's at the top of my profile. And it goes, wait, hold on. I need to pause my music for this. I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drive me head first, fearless. Now, I think you should go. I keep using this as a microphone. I think you should go. Someone should edit it behind my TikTok. I think I might be singing it too slowly. Like I'm singing at the speed of the regular song. The TikTok is sped up. It's even better actually because I can speed up my own voice so I don't actually have to listen to me singing. I can't really tell how much of that was like me actually singing and how much of it was a joke, but it was about half and half. So hire me if you want. I'll sing at your birthday party. Sing, don't hire me. Give me money and I'll sing. This is also your official invitation. If you are so inclined to share how you're doing, how your week was, how your day was, something that you're looking forward to, any songs that you've been really into, what your outfit was today, take a 0.5 from where you're sitting right now watching this video, or standing, or like running. I don't know what you're doing, your prerogative. Take a 0.5 and send it to me. Or leave a comment down below. I always love my silly little comments. I keep saying that I really love my silly little comments and then I wasn't responding to them. So I actually went back today and I replied to some of them. So hi, if you got a reply, I love you so much. And if you didn't get a reply, I still love you. I just probably haven't gotten around to it. I also just want you to know, why am I being so sentimental? I don't know, but like I love a little sentimental moment. I am so invested in whatever you're doing in life, and I'm so proud of you no matter where you are. You deserve love. No matter who you are, I don't care if you robbed a bank. If you robbed a bank, may I suggest don't rob another bank. Robbing banks is not good. Don't rob banks. Don't hurt people if you can help it. And I am proud of you. I don't know why the worst thing I could come up with, which is actually, it's not even really that bad, was robbing a bank. So I'm doing, this recipe calls for 1.5 cups of flour, but I'm doubling it. So I'm doing 3 cups of flour, but I was a health girly as a child. Not necessarily by choice, but I'm a health girly now. Not a health girly, I'm literally making cookies. I did do a cup of whole wheat, and I'm gonna do 2 cups of regular. I also could do half and half, but where's the fun in that? Genuinely, where's the fun in that? Just measuring the flour, but I did seriously want you to know that I'm very proud of you, no matter where you are in life. You're doing great. You are doing so great. And I am always here to lend a helping hand. Not that I'm a very helpful person. I try though. I'm always here to give advice. I give good advice sometimes, actually. I feel like I do want to make a more in-depth video about this, but recently, this is getting really deep, but recently my life was kind of crumbling a little bit, and honestly, there was nothing that anyone could have told me that would make it better, short of making me laugh about something that was unrelated. So maybe I should tell you a joke. Actually, that's not where that statement was gonna go. I just was gonna say that I was in a bad place and I got out of it. That's actually kind of a lie because I'm definitely still in it, but I'm in my recovery era and everything is going to be okay at some point. It's so nice to say that. Like, it's so important to me. No matter what chapter of life you're in, you will make it through eventually. And you will make it through even better if you so choose. I need to make sure I'm putting the right amount of flour. So if anyone's still invested in the recipe, I did the flour. And now I'm doing baking soda, which I need a 1/4 teaspoon of. And I would do a 1/2 teaspoon because the recipe I'm doubling, in case you haven't heard me say it the past 3 times. But for some reason our 1/2 teaspoon is missing. We have a second set, but I also definitely have my own set somewhere, I think. Is anyone else a huge fan of this little thing where you scoop it and then you can slide it to make it smooth on the top? I wish I could come up with a better word for that, but I can't right now. I also need to find cream of tartar, which the last time I made these, which was only a week or 2 ago, I asked my mom where the cream of tartar was and she took it out, and now she put it away and I don't know where it is. So maybe you should come with me. First step is to put away the baking soda. Oh, that's not how it goes. Look at our cute little spice. Everything is fine. Oh, it's right here, actually. We're just gonna forget that I dropped anything. The only thing that I dropped was the furikake, and it didn't break. Anyways, here's our cute little spice cap. We found it. All the important things in life. Cookies and love. Also, it is February 1st, which means it's a perfect time to set new resolutions. It's basically the beginning of the year again. I actually do genuinely, seriously believe that was a lot of not qualifiers. What is an aggressive word? I could not tell you what cream of tartar is, actually. Eaten with egg whites. It's usually beaten with egg whites. Make stiff peaks. Love the word stiff peaks. Could not tell you how to create them. I'm guessing you just beat it for a really long time. But if you beat it for too long, it's soft peaks. See, it says stir all of this stuff together. But I always wonder what would happen if I didn't stir it. Would something really bad happen? Something about it makes me uncomfortable. I think the spoon is just too small. Question of the day. You're welcome to text me your answer or leave it in the comments. Please let me know what your favorite song off of Reputation by Taylor Swift is. If you don't listen to Reputation by Taylor Swift, feel free to just give me a song that you like. I'm always down for a music recommendation. I'll give you my own music recommendation. A while ago, by a while ago I mean 2 weeks ago, I went through my Discover Weekly on Spotify, which I don't do very often, but I was like, let's look and see. And so I went through my Discover Weekly, and not all of the songs were perfect, but I found a bunch that I really liked. So I will give you a list of things that were recommended to me. And I know a lot of these songs you guys might already listen to, but I'm going to mention them anyways. The 2 that I know that people do know are Tiny Things by Tiny Habits. Great song. Neighborhood by Grace Anger, which I know you all love her, and I'm on the team now. Thank you, newest member. If you will accept me, here's my application. Please accept me. There's one called these eggs are so much more yellow than the last ones were, and it's throwing me off so bad. I'm like, this is crazy looking. Anyways, I'm making cookie dough. What if I just eat half of it and then it's a lot of raw egg to eat? I know people are like, it's not the big of a deal. I just eat cookie dough, and I just eat cookie dough too. So like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just live in fear of that a little bit. It's Planet Song by Margaret Liotta. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen here. Here's the cover. I would drop the link in the description, but unfortunately I cannot do that because I don't have enough watch time or subscribers, or I haven't confirmed my identity. And I personally refuse to send a video to YouTube of me standing and staring and blinking in the camera for like 30 seconds straight. Yes, that is one of the things you can do to confirm your identity. I also don't particularly want to give them my driver's license because I do not have a driver's license. We don't want to talk about it. Oh my God, that's not something we can talk about, actually. We do want to talk about it. Anyways, it is actually one of the things that you can do to confirm your whatever identity. Something I will not be doing personally, but feel free if you'd like to start your own YouTube channel. Other thing I was going to talk about was driving. And this is like kind of a taboo moment for some people, because I used to be so embarrassed that I couldn't drive. It is nothing to be embarrassed about, by the way. You do your own thing. If you don't want to drive, your prerogative. It's also like incredibly terrifying. I have a little bit of anxiety. By a little bit, I mean absolutely soul-crushing, life-ending anxiety, and I actually do mean that. We'll elaborate on my situation a little bit later. So there's that. Point is, I'm going to be vrooming, going to be on the road soon. It was going to be this weekend, but I don't think it's going to be this weekend because it absolutely poured today, and driving on wet roads as a baby driver is probably not the best idea. By baby driver, I mean I am the baby and I'm driving, and I'm not driving any babies. There are no babies in the car. I am the only baby in the car, and I'm not a baby, contrary to popular belief. I'm like almost out of breath mentioning this, which is really funny. If you vroom, good job on vrooming. If you don't vroom, good job on not vrooming. Because it's like princess treatment, you know? Passenger princess. I want to be a passenger princess always. Thank you, Vanessa, for being my driver. I love you to death, and I miss you. Come home. Don't come home. Go to school. Party it up. Be an academic weapon. I haven't heard academic weapon in so long. Don't know where that came from. Why do I feel like tag your driver or your passenger princess in the comments. You can't do that because it's not TikTok. Don't really know what was consuming my brain or really why I decided to be so silly goose on that. Also, please let me know what you think of the silly goose thing. I say it so much that I actually just decided that it was my brand. But if you think it's really annoying, I will stop doing it because I value your opinion more than anything that I care about, because what I care about is really not that important because I'm going to say silly goose anyways and I can just cut it out of the video. We are mixing some cookie dough. We're almost there. By almost there, I mean that I have to mix this whole thing still, but let me not knock all the flour on the floor. The last time I did this, I did knock a bunch of flour on the floor. This time, I haven't. Knock on wood. Where the heck is wood in this place? Is this wood? That doesn't sound like wood, bro. Oh, we have a wood table. Hold on. Sounds like knocking on the door. Ooh, here's another question. This has just becoming like a little Q&A. I should have done like, you know what I should have done? Made one of those polls or one of those question things on my Instagram, on my close friends, just to be really funny. Be like, ask me questions and I'll answer them in an upcoming video. That's actually my dream. Like, that's the only reason why I would ever actually want people to subscribe to my YouTube channel or watch my videos. Not that I don't already love it. Again, I love the attention, but it would be really enjoyable to have people like ask me questions. Like, I love doing a little chit chat. Like, I wish I could do one of those moments when I give you advice. So, like, you could give me an anonymous. Wow, I cannot English. You give me an anonymous problem, and I'd be like, Anna asks. That's, like, the dumbest thing that I could possibly name it. But I could, like, give you advice. And I love that idea. Not that I give good advice at all. Most of my friends are older than me, and so I actually don't. If you happen to be one of my baby friends, I love you so much. My very small, lovable child. We have cookie dough. Oh wait, shoot. I forgot. I need to get the cinnamon sugar. That's kind of important. Oh, and I got the bowl wet already. That was not smart. I made a mistake. Good thing the mistake is easily fixed. Telling you, they should just recruit me as the next TikTok singer. I've also recently been picking up a lot of habits that have been really good for my mental health. Mostly just things that I enjoy doing so that I can combat the general internal screaming voice that's just there constantly. Which sounds really dark, but it's not. I think a lot of people, maybe it is really dark, but I think a lot of people experience it. And for a long time, I was like, I'm the only one who ever has problems in life. I didn't actually think that or believe that. I'm like, cinnamon sugar here, I'm pouring into a bowl. I used it last time I made snickerdoodles and there was far too much. So now I have cinnamon sugar. My point in that is just that, like, I have been picking up a lot of good habits, and I guess one of them now is baking, which I'm not gonna do very often because it's not the healthiest for my existence. And it also, I don't have time to do this all the time. But some things that I do actually take part in, reading, which we kind of knew, and journaling, which we also kind of knew. I want to start, and especially when I can drive more, I want to go to the beach more often. I filmed a vlog, a Sunday reset, in which everything proceeded to go wrong, and then I went to the beach. I don't know if I'm gonna end up uploading that video because I am not happy with how it turned out, but I haven't edited. I just know the clips are not exactly, like, I didn't film as much as I wanted to or what I really wanted to. So I don't know, not sure, but I definitely want to film a Sunday reset because I talked about how much I wanted to do it. Like, I do want to, and I could do it now, but I want to talk about how my routines have kind of changed my life. Maybe I should upload that video because it's more realistic. Anyways, my point in saying that is that I have found a lot of things that help my, I was gonna say anxiety, but just help me remain a little bit more calm. And I never really focused on having habits before, routines, because I didn't really think it would help, but it actually really does. Would recommend having a list of things that you enjoy doing that will cheer you up, because for so long, this video is a lot deeper than I want it to be, for so long was dependent upon everyone else for my happiness. And it's so hard to live like that because people aren't happy all the time. People can't give you their attention or energy or whatever else that you need from them all the time. I very much enjoy solitary existence now. It's definitely a change. I'm still an extrovert at heart. I wish I wasn't, actually, which I think is probably a more candid answer than I want it to be. But sometimes I just do genuinely wish that I was a little more comfortable being on my own, but we're learning and we're changing. That's enough for now. I think I'll fit about 12 snickerdoodles on this plate. I really would love to stop the video now, but unfortunately my hands have cookie dough on them, so you're just gonna have to keep listening to me talk. Oh, you could tell me whether you are a I eat raw cookie dough person or not. I don't know if I've met very many people who aren't an I eat raw cookie dough person, but my parents, when I was when I was younger, they were very adamant that I not eat cookie dough, because like, oh, it has raw egg in it. Yeah, it does, and oh my god, bacteria. No, you can actually get pretty serious illnesses from it, but I feel like it's worth it for the cookie dough experience, says the person who's never had a serious illness from eating raw egg. Oh, here's another thing that I really changed my life, was finding like comfort videos. I know a lot of people have comfort videos, but I just never really latched onto the concepts. Or I would have them, but I would only watch them at certain times and not when I was feeling bad. So I've always had, like, a lot of my favorite movies just happen to be like comfort movie-esque. One thing that I have enjoyed watching is the intro to the Harry Potter 20th anniversary documentary on HBO Max, but now it's just called Max. It was HBO Max and then it was HBO and now it's just Max. Anyways, I watched that thing because the intro makes me cry happy tears. Like, it brings so much joy to me. Like, I don't think I will ever get over my Harry Potter phase. Like, I think that was just meant to be a thing forever. I mean, I'm not as insane about it. Like, if someone mentions Harry Potter, I'm not gonna run up to them and start screaming. I might do that if you say Boy Genius though. So I was just meant to be a fangirl at heart. But as I get older, I realize that a lot of people are fans of things and there shouldn't be so much stigma around it. Also, like, my parents were huge music people when they were younger, and I don't even think I really realized that until I started getting really into going to concerts and stuff. Not that I go to that many, but I go to a lot more than a lot of people do. My hand is freezing. One of my hands is really warm because it's been in the cinnamon. The other hand is really cold because it's been in the cookie dough, and that's an unpleasant sensation. But I'm gonna put these in the oven. I also definitely should have gotten 2 pans and done 2 dozen at the same time, but I'm too lazy to wash another pan, and that one has fish on it, and I don't want to put my cookies anywhere near that. Wow, the sun is going down a little bit. It's getting a little darker. I feel like one thing that I really want to do is eat a cookie raw. No one is home. I can do it. I'm gonna make a small one, little baby cookie, but I want to have it with the cinnamon sugar. I don't want to put too much because I don't want to like choke on cinnamon. What if I just ate it like this? I think I'm doing something like super risky, and it's literally just pretty good. I feel like I'm eating too much cookie dough now. It made me sick. I was supposed to eat fruit and cottage cheese. I promised my mom I would. That actually made me really happy because besides the eating cookie dough because it tasted good, I feel like it is such a testament to my innocence as a human being that because I feel like I'm super grown up. I'm like, should have everything figured out. And not that people who are grown up have it figured out, not that I'm not grown up. It's so funny to me. Like, I love being a kid. And I love being just a girl. And I say I'm just a girl a lot. And like, I try to have that mentality. But it's taken a long time for me to accept things like that. I have felt for so much of my life that I had to grow up. And so it's just nice to like appreciate the little things. It's just fun to be a kid and fun to do little things like this. Maybe I'll do this again. I don't know. Let me know if you enjoy this. I want to bring back sleepover chats publicly because they were fun, but I don't think I have a lot of things to talk about. Like, I feel like if I'm going to do sleepover chats, like if I'm going to make a whole video out of it, because I'm not going to do it in just like in a vlog because then it's not as fun. But if I do a video of it just by itself, then I need something important to talk about. And I don't know if I really have anything important to talk about besides like mental health update. And I'm not really sure if I want to like publicly release it, even though I just kind of talked about my mental health for a while. Vanessa just tweeted OMG. Is that like OMG boy genius in the area, or like OMG you have a cute top? Let's go see. It was actually worse than boy genius being there. Sarah is there. I love Sarah Goldstone with my whole heart. She's so important to me. The little bow, the fact that she plays for Gracie and Lucy, who are like my two muses in life. It hurts my heart. I am taking this as a moment to be mature because I would cry and not actually throw a tantrum, but I would be upset. But it's fine. I can handle it because I'm enjoying spending this time with you, and I'm making cookies and all will be well. I'm just rolling cookies, but I don't have another thing to put them on. It's gonna take forever to bake these. I don't have another thing to put them on. I'm gonna get complaints that these are too small because my mom likes them big, but I like my cookies small because then I can have 2 cookies instead of 1 cookie. And it's basically the same as having 2 big cookies. Same gratification. Time to do what you ask? To take the cookies out of the oven. I think I burned them, but we have cookies. Oh my God, where am I gonna put them? This is really hot. I want one of those spatula things, but all of our spatulas are dirty. Why did I not think about this? Dude, why am I yelling? Oh my God, okay, we have somebody with the cookies. Oh my gosh, okay, there are cookies. We have cookies. I just like yelled for a minute and a half straight, but all is well. I need to clean this off. There are cookies. Ah! Why does this need to be like scrubbed? Actually, I think they're perfect. I think 12 minutes is the way to go. When my mom did it, when she wrote down the recipe, she wrote down 8 to 10 minutes. And it doesn't work if you make the cookies the size that it says to make them. Like, I don't know how that was working for her. I wish I could send you all some cookies. Allie deserves an extra cookie because Allie was the first one to text me for the video that I uploaded today. And that means you deserve a cookie. And Zayra deserves like 3 cookies for all the last 3 videos because Zayra is my biggest fan. We are finally back and we're finally going to do a cookie taste test. Here are all the cookies for like the 15th time. Here she is. Here's what she looks like. My hands look blue, but it's just because I'm cold. Look at that. Oh my God. They're like crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside. That's a good cookie right there. Okay. I think that's all actually. Like, I don't think I have anything more to say. I said a lot in this video and I'm sorry if it was boring, but I love you so much. Thank you for watching and thank you for spending time with me. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I hope it's not too long. I hope you enjoy and go get yourself a cookie, go get yourself a drink of water. Have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your evening, morning, whatever time you are watching this. And I love you all so much. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.